dehydrated, y'all. I'm not at risk of being dehydrated today.
No.
Mondo jug. Where are we going, babe?
This way? To that one place?
We're heading over to see our lovely friend, Mama B.
Mama V's?
Yeah. You're allowed to say it on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we're heading over to Mama B's. Gonna hang out with her. Do a little something. But we wanted to hop on here this morning and just kind of do a little catch up with y'all. I didn't go live this past Wednesday. I got myself behind the 8 ball, so to speak. And we didn't go live last night because we were out and about doing the things and more things. We weren't the only ones who didn't go live last night. There were a lot of people who didn't go live last night.
4th of July weekend, everybody's doing their thing.
Yeah. Kind of hanging out and doing the whole fellowshipping and gathering and meeting and playing and doing and all the things. And we kind of wanted to talk to you about something a little bit on the serious side. I'm not your mom, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. And maybe it's just because we were talking about this earlier. It might just be because we're a little bit closer to it now, so maybe we see it more. But y'all, here recently, something pretty devastating happened in our little community. Now, we have not personally met Roxanne and Anthony at Country Road Care. We have long been fans of their channel. We haven't met them personally yet. We've met a lot of the other people in the family group, but we haven't met them. That doesn't matter. Something really difficult happened to her. And Roxanne was gracious enough to get on her channel and explain what had happened. Her little dog got freaked out and ran off. Little itty bitty dog. And this little bitty dog is Roxanne's little shadow. Roxanne and Anthony and their little boy, they were all devastated. But some very nice people vowed to do whatever it took to find her. And they did. And they nursed her back to health. And to my knowledge and understanding, little Lillian is on her way back home this weekend. But when Roxanne did her video about her loss and being the realist that I understand her to be, she was preparing herself and her family for the very real potential that she was gone. She was at a very low point. And I happened to look through the comments, and what I saw disgusted me. People were going out of their way to gut kick her when she was at her lowest. And that, my friends, is not okay. There is a good outcome for her. She will be reunited with her little friend, and that's awesome. But let's talk about the behavior that social media too often brings out in people. Not too long ago, a little over a year ago, I was one of those people who would watch YouTube videos, and I have my favorite channels, and still to this day I do, even though I know a great many of them face to face. I have that luxury because we're in close proximity to these people now. But a year ago, to make my miserable life better, I would tune into what they were doing, and I'd get a few minutes of happiness and feeling a little fellowship. It's fun to get into your favorite channel's lives and get to chat and interact with not only the host of the live stream, but the other people in the chat. It's a lot of fun. And to say that friendships are formed that's not an exaggeration. So I understand the importance if you're a shut-in and if your life is difficult. Maybe your happiness comes from tuning into some of these videos and some of the live chats, and that's awesome. I also understand that sometimes lonely people can become very bitter, and that bitterness leads to verbal vomit. My opinion is this: you can get all kinds of attention for yourself, and you'll get all kinds of interaction if you're a nasty, hateful, bitter person. Sure, you're going to get attention. But it's fleeting because people pay attention to that and they watch. And pretty soon you find out that the channels that you're able to hop on and interact with are fewer and fewer and fewer because you'll get blocked. Now, wouldn't it be nicer? Wouldn't it be better? And wouldn't it be more fulfilling if instead of seeking negative, if you were just a genuinely nice person who cared about other people? Because then people notice that. They notice it, and they notice it, and they notice it. And the hosts of the live streams and the videos, they look forward to seeing your name because they know you're a nice person. And then they start interacting with you more in the live chats. So be nice. It's better. It's better to be nice and for people to know you as a nice person, as a positive person, as a contribution, rather than as a negative person who, as soon as they see your name, you're dreaded. Don't be dreadful. Just be nice. Got anything to add?
Social media was created, as we all know, to keep in contact with family and friends.
Yeah.
And just like with everything else in life, people take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And social media has turned into a
Cesspool.
It's kind of turned more negative than positive. Let's change that. Let's turn it back.
Yeah.
Let's take over the persona of social media for what it was intended to be.
Yeah.
Fellowship, community, family.
Yeah. Positive.
Yeah.
Uplifting. Yep. I don't remember who the quote is from. Somebody might tell me. All that is required for evil to prosper is for good men to simply do nothing. So here's the deal, and we have, I mean, we're tiny yet, but we have some great moderators, and they take care of business, man. As soon as they see it, they take care of it, because the trolls are very real. But we're going to do something a little bit different. If we see somebody being hateful on our channel, I'm going to call you out and ask you why you feel the need to be nasty. And you never know what live we're going to show up in. And if I see it on anybody else's, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to put a spotlight on you and ask you why you feel you need to be nasty, why you have a right to be that way. That's how we're going to handle it with us. I'm probably not ever going to be as blunt and to the point as Mike over at Drifting Dreamer 5 was. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, you probably also know that he and Lissa have gone through an extended period of time dealing with really hateful, vile, nasty comments for no other reason other than they can. The people can do it. They don't get called out. Well, Mike had a snoot full of it, and he let her rip.
You know, we are sharing our lives with you. We love having people in on our journey.
Absolutely.
Our lives are not perfect. Their lives are not perfect. And I guarantee you, your life is not perfect either.
Well,
accidents happen.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Mistakes are made.
Mistakes are made. We all learn from them. But to be absolutely nasty and hateful, instead of trying to understand the situation, understand the individual, understand the
circumstances around.
Circumstance. Yeah. You don't know. All you're seeing is just a little glimpse of what is on, what we allow you to see on video.
Yeah. Teeny tiny fraction of what our lives are. And that's not just us. That's any content creator.
But we all love sharing our journey with you.
Yeah.
We love every single one of you, appreciate every single one. But the nastiness is just, it's got to stop.
Yeah, we said at the beginning of this, excuse me, we're heading over to Mama V's. If somebody would have told me a year ago that we would just be heading over to Mama V's, I would have said, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah, it did happen, and it does happen, and here's how it happened. We showed up in her lives, and we dropped positive comments, and we were encouraging, and we let her know that we appreciated her. You know what?
We built a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. A friendship was born. And it's still being born. We're new to this. We're new to them. They're new to us. But we're developing that community now. And it all started with one positive, thanks for the great content. We really enjoy you. It didn't hurt me to say it. It didn't cost me a dime. I truly meant it. We need more of that. Let's put the good out there. Let's get that good going. It makes you feel good. It makes the other person feel good. And at the end of the day, we're all here to walk each other home. So let's get to high stepping that. With that, guys, we're coming up on our biscuit shop. we're gonna grab a little something to eat on the way out there.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry bear. Mama V took us out for dinner last night. Oh, son! It was good. Oh, anyway. We're gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna do a little filming today. I don't know how little, how big, how much, how often. But I'm gonna get something to put together and get out there to you so you can see what we've been up to. Y'all be blessed. Keep looking up. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Often. And we'll catch you on the flip. See ya.